Welcome to the digital learning platform of Sri Guru Sudhindra College. Subject is Business Communication for second semester students and the topic is Banking Correspondence. Before knowing the meaning of banking correspondence, let us understand the meaning of banks, the meaning of bank or banker, the meaning of customer, or we can say who is a customer, and the relationship between banker and customer. So, the first slide speaks you regarding the meaning of banks. Banks are playing vital role in the field of commerce. Finance is most important for effective execution of commercial activities. The necessary finance is provided by the banks in different ways for the administration of commercial activities. The banking companies are providing the necessary funds to manage various business activities and fund for the economic development of the country. The banks are indispensable institutions in the modern society and constitute the core of money market of the advanced countries. Therefore, banks are described as agents of economic development. So, banks, or we can say banker, is an individual or a firm or an organization who deals with money. It accepts deposits from the public, makes the funds available to those who need them, and help in remittance of money from one place to another. Whereas banking is an activity which is undertaken by a bank or a banker. So, banker is an individual, or we can say it is a firm, or we can say it is an organization who is dealing with the money. He may accept, he or she, or we can say it may accept deposits from the public or makes the funds available to those who need those funds or helps in remittance. Remittance is nothing but settlement of money from one place to another place. Whereas banking is totally different from bank or the banker. Banking is an activity which is undertaken by a bank or a banker. Okay. So now who is a customer? Customer is an individual or an association who holds any type of account in the bank and who visits the bank often for banking activities such as withdrawing of money and depositing of money and other activities. So customer, he may be an individual person or it may be an association who holds different types of accounts in the bank. There are different types of accounts like current deposits accounts, savings bank account, fixed deposits accounts, recurring deposits account, home safe account and other types of accounts. He may have any type of these accounts. Okay, who frequently visits the bank often for banking activities such as withdrawing of money. If you want to withdraw his own money, then he visits the bank often. And also in case if you want to deposit the money and for any other activities which is related to bank, he is said to be the customer. So customer is the most important person in banking. Without him, the banking operations will not come into reality. Now, what is the relationship between banker and a customer? The relation of banker and customer begins as soon as the first check is paid in and accepted for collection. So, the general relationship of the banker and customer is debtor and creditor. When the bank accepts deposits from the customer, the banker becomes the debtor and the customer who deposited money becomes the creditor. The banking is treated as the business in the context that the banks use to lend the money which is collected from the public on various kinds of deposits and schemes at a higher rate of interest. The difference of interest payable to the depositors and interest received from the borrowers by the bank is the income to those banks. So, this is the relationship between banker and the customer. So, now what is banking correspondence? So, in simple, if I want to tell you any letter exchange between bank and its clients or any other letter written by a bank to any other party else performing its banking activities is known as banking related letter or banking correspondence. So, correspondence with banks is essential for organizations. Banks also are business houses and they have to correspond with clients and customers. Banking correspondence is of special nature because it deals with finance. Letters have to be carefully written to protect the interest of the bank as well as its clients. The banks are called as the bridge between the depositors and the borrowers. The bank is the platform to the savers and the spenders. To perform banking services effectively, there must be communication between bank and the customer. The letter should be politely addressed and this should be drafted very carefully so as to avoid any sort of pitfall. So, all the information furnished should be quite clear and precise. The information furnished should be more factual. Personal approach and correspondence may become the various media of relationship with the banks. So, banking correspondence plays a very important role. Many such letters which bring into effect all the typical circumstances in which we have to do letter correspondence with banks. From the first point of opening a business to the level of expanding the business to the international level, we have to seek the help of bank. So banks do not only the role of financing our business operations but also role of performing, that is transforming our money to our customers and our workers. With the help of online transactions we have to run our business. So this banking correspondence, in short, any letter exchange between bank and its clients or any other letter written by bank to any other party else performing its business activities is said to be banking correspondence. Okay, this banking correspondence becomes very important just to protect the interest of both the parties, that is bank as well as the clients. Characteristics of bank correspondence. So the first characteristics is it should be brief or concise. So whatever you are writing, it should be very short. Okay, the second important characteristic is it should be clear. Whatever you have written, it should give a clear idea, and it should be very easy to understand. Whatever language, whichever language you are using, the opposite party, or we can say the banker, must understand it. It should be accurate and complete in all respect. So whatever information you have provided in your letter, it should be complete. Okay, so it should have courtesy. So you need to write in a very polite form by using polite words. So it should have courtesy. It should maintain the secrecy of customers' accounts. So secrecy means what? Confidentiality. You need to maintain the confidentiality of the accounts. Either the banker or the client of that particular bank has to maintain this secrecy. There should not be any difference in figures and words used in the letter. So you must write a letter in very clear and complete form. So these are some of the characteristics of banking correspondence. Now, next comes the circumstances or occasions of correspondence with bank. So what is the need? What are the needs of writing letters, or we can say what are the occasions of correspondence with the bank? So the first one, if you want to open an account in the bank or if you want to inquire regarding the opening of an account in the bank. At that time, you need to exchange letter with the banker. For getting passbook and checkbook facility, if you want passbook, you have already opened an account in the bank. Now you are in need of passbook and checkbook facility. At the time, you need to write letter to the banker. For getting the information of the account, if you want to know the information of your own account, then you need to write the letter to the banker or the bank, informing the bank about any mistake done in operating the account. If you feel that your accounts, your passbook, or your any of your account, the accounts are not properly settled, or if you feel there is something mistake in your account, at that time you need to write the letter in the bank. Enquiry about the loan facility. So if you are trying to take loan from the bank, if you want to have an enquiry about it, at the time you need to write the letter to the banker. Enquiry about bank services provided. So if you want to know which are the different kinds of traditional services or the modern services provided by the bank, you need to write the letter to the banker or the bank. Information about the dishonor of customer's check by the banker. If the banker has dishonored the customer's check, at the time if you want information from the banker, you need to write the letter. To inform the customer about various types of services offered by the bank. If in case there are different services offered by the bank, at the time if you want to know about the particular bank, you need to write the letter. Letter by the bank to the customer for the collection of the installments that are due on the loan. If in case if the bank is writing letter to you in case of collecting the installments from you that are due, at the time the banker is going to write the letter to the customer. So these are certain circumstances or occasions of correspondence with the bank. Thank you.